Okay, so this morning in the new Nintendo Direct, Deltarune Chapter 5 was announced, coming in like 2 weeks. So I've decided to just sit down here and do a little reaction to the trailer. I mean, I've already seen it a couple times, but I haven't really like delved into it too much. So we're gonna do a little reaction to the trailer and also just kind of break down, let y'all know what my observations are. This is coming from someone who has been extremely Deltarune pilled for a very long time. So I think I'll just play the trailer in full for those of you who haven't seen it yet, and then we'll get into go frame by frame, get into my little analysis. I already know a lot of people thought this was like Pikmin or something. I love the don't forget arrangement. Okay, so that's the little teaser. Okay, so let's get into this. Okay, so yeah, it starts with the little Toby Fox is now a plant type Pokemon. Okay. New adventures are blooming. Okay, yeah, so everyone already knew that this was going to be a Flower King Dark World. We all know it's going to be a Flower King Dark World. This completely confirms that. Very flower themed. If there's not like Flowey references, then that's gonna be kind of crazy, but we'll get into that. There's definitely a Flowey reference in this trailer. So we got two little plant enemies here. This kind of got like a Rudin head shooting little flower petals at you. There's no, and I'm not surprised, but there's no Light World segments in this trailer. So we still don't really know if the festival is going to be happening on the Chapter 5 day. I assume Chapter 5 will probably have the festival, or it will at least start, but they're gonna get into the Flower King somehow. This is interesting. This is probably, if I had to guess, okay, I don't think this is gonna be in the Flower King Dark World. I don't know what's going on with Newbert here, man. He's got a little Goku thing going on. This is probably in the Castletown dojo. Almost definitely. We got Newbert, Trashy, and oh my god, I should really know what your name is, but I just don't. And they're throwing a bunch of stuff. Yeah, this is definitely just a dojo fight. Sorry, we have Chris Silhouette, Susie Silhouette, and then Ralsei Silhouette, but it's more like yellow. Also, this just looks like a pride flag. I'm not sure. I don't think it is, but hell yeah. New pride flag unlocked, bro. New Deltarune pride flag. And then this is from like Chapter 2. It's coupled, yeah, Chapter 2, Chapter 3 clips, you know, for the uninitiated. Maybe this isn't Chapter 3. Maybe this is maybe this is Asgore's TV. This is Tenna's secret cousin, Benna. Okay, and then another new clip here. So we got like okay, wait, this is actually kind of interesting because first of all, I like this background in the item box or in the battle box here, but this is interesting because it's like a plant guy, which makes sense. He's made of like pots, but he looks like a knight. He looks like a knight in armor or like a royal guard, and he could be like this version of Asgore's royal guards in this Flower King. A lot of people think that Asgore is going to be the final boss for this chapter, and I agree with that. I don't know how that's going to play out because I don't think Asgore would fight Chris. I don't know, but I do think in some way Asgore is probably going to be the final boss. But also, you can never predict this game, bro. Oh, there's a newsletter too. Oh, I'm gonna have to read the newsletter. Definitely, this is a sort of a royal guard situation going on. Chapter 5 is waiting. It also has this sort of like Japanese aesthetic, which I'm really loving. I mean, obviously Toby Fox, very much a lot of Japanese inspiration. But that's kind of interesting if it's the Flower King Dark World. if this is what it looks like. I don't know, like nothing in Asgore's shop really gives Japanese, so maybe it's somewhere else. I mean, it's probably not because of all the flowers, but maybe there's multiple Dark Worlds. I don't know. Okay, this is I don't think they'd put a clip from the Shadow Crystal boss. This is probably going to be our last Shadow Crystal too. I don't think they put a clip from the Shadow Crystal boss, but dude, this is straight up a Flowey attack. Or an Omega Flowey attack. This is straight up an Omega Flowey attack, and it's only Chris. So that's a little... Here, wait. Yeah, my camera's covering it. It's only Chris. So that's a little strange. That's a little weird, you could say. But, I definitely think this could be Secret Boss. I think the Secret Boss could definitely be a huge Flowey reference. You know, a lot of the secret bosses, Gerson, Spamton, Neo, they've been sort of Undertale references or stuff from Undertale that could have been explored more. But yeah, this is most certainly a Flowey reference. And then the little sliding down the tree, that's just cool. That's just cool, that makes sense. I love this little shot, dude. New desktop. New desktop background. I love this art. That's awesome. So yeah, it's like maybe like the first section is kind of like Flower King, and then we get to like more Japanese kind of aesthetic buildings and stuff, and maybe there's a castle if we want to do like the Royal Guard and Asgore as the king. I think Asgore's role in Undertale is very much going to be referenced in this Dark World. And that's it. Deltarune Chapter 5, June 24th. Okay, apparently there's a newsletter too. Let me see. Okay, yes, you got the new newsletter. So let me read through this too. Sorry to keep you waiting. Deltarune Chapter 5 will launch simultaneously worldwide on all platforms on June 24th at 11 a.m. Okay, perfect. I'm glad it's 11 a.m. because I went ahead, and I'm also very glad that this is, personally, because that this was announced 2 weeks in advance because I could take off work, and I will definitely just be streaming this chapter all day the day it comes out. And then the announcement trailer, I want to surprise people playing the chapter for the first time, so I avoided showing the most exciting moments. Yes, that makes sense. There wasn't tons to go off of, but a little bit of speculation. He said, which is the opposite of what you should do in a trailer. By the way, the trailer was made by Everdread. Trailer music was performed and arranged by Carlos. Insane in the Rain. Hell yeah. And the end art was by Temmie. Yo, of course it was. Yo, can I save this image? Yeah, I'm totally. New desktop background. In Chapter 4, we saw dark clouds on the horizon. That's why let's not look there for now. Let's ignore all of the dramatic stuff from Chapter 4. Chapter 5 probably will be the last chapter. I think Chapter 5 is going to be the last chapter for a lot of things. It's probably going to be the last secret boss. It's probably going to be kind of the point of no return in general. We're going to be able to craft the Twisted Sword in the Weird Route, right? Yeah, so I think Chapter 5 will probably be the last kind of like... Maybe we can have a little more levity after... Chapter 4 got really serious for most of it. Maybe this will be kind of more of a fun chapter. Let's not look there for now. Let's turn around and watch the sun before it goes down completely. Forever. Once the roaring starts. Let's smile again. Let's have one more fun adventure, okay? What was this, written by Ralsei? In my opinion, it fits well in the overall story of the game. I'd hope so. It'd be really funny if Toby Fox was just like, in my opinion, this chapter sucks, guys. You're not gonna like it. And we've got a Chapter 6 progress update. Chapter 6 is developing well, making good progress. Created all the basic gimmicks of the chapter. Cool. Mostly complete. Work on the bullets of the last battle of the chapter. Chapter is easier to make than others, so the development is going quite fast. Yeah, I mean, so Chapter 5 is coming out in a couple weeks. I'd say Chapter 6 and 7 will probably be like 2028, probably. That's my guess. I think it'll be a couple of years. This sounds crazy, but it's not unrealistic that some staff members may start working on Chapter 7 before the end of the year. Hell yeah. Merch! Dude, I'm probably gonna get this poster. This poster is so cool. this Dark Sanctuary poster. Sorry to keep you waiting, but we still have to wait a little bit. Yeah. But 2 more weeks, dude. Yeah. So I will be streaming that on my Twitch, linked in the description. I will be streaming that all day when it comes out, although I'm sure everyone's going to be playing it for themselves. Guys, thank you for watching this little video. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know your thoughts in the comments, what your theories, what your observations are, and yeah, let's get ready, dude. 2 more weeks. I'll see y'all in the next one.